Also tonight, our commitment to you continues.
Last night we introduced you to Democrat Jim Maurer. Mauer's hoping to unseat Republican Steve King in Iowa's 4th district race. KCCI's Vanessa Pang sat down with King to talk about why he wants to continue to serve in Congress.
Congressman Steve King may have a knack for public comments that land him on national television, but he says he never forgets his small-town roots.
I grew up in a law enforcement family, and a wonderful family. Mom and Dad were like parents in Fun with Dick and Jane.
King met us in his home in Chiron, about 40 miles south from where he grew up in Storm Lake. He lives there with his wife Marilyn and dog Roz. He moved there in 1978, and except for some remodeling, nothing much has changed. King's 2 sons may have children of their own now, but they still live close to Dad.
7 grandchildren, all within 10 miles of my house, and we can still go to church together on Sundays.
King has served Iowans since 1997. From 1997 through 2003, he was in the Iowa Senate. He's been in Congress since 2003 as a U.S. representative for Iowa's 4th congressional district.
Here's the order of my priorities: God, country, state, district, and I've never had a conflict between them.
King is a staunch conservative who calls the Constitution the supreme law of the land and rules all Americans should live by. He's built a national reputation on a strong opposition to illegal immigration. King is adamantly against amnesty and introduced a bill called the New Illegal Deduction Elimination Act, which would make wages and benefits paid to illegal immigrants non-deductible for federal income purposes.
That turns your $10 an hour illegal into about a $16 an hour illegal. Employers make a wise business decision then, and they start cleaning up their workforce, and you start gradually shutting down the magnet that brings illegal labor into America.
King says if he's re-elected for a 7th term, he will continue to focus on immigration. But he also wants to abolish the IRS and all other forms of federal taxation and replace it with a national sales tax called the fair tax.
When that happens, then, every American will be able to earn, save, invest all they want to earn, save, and invest with no penalty. A tax is a penalty.
He wants to move a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution and defend the renewable fuel standard, which he says is the holy grail. King tells us he stands with Iowans, and Iowans agree with the votes he puts up, and that's why he should be re-elected.
I tell Iowans the truth. I tell them the truth, whether it's the truth that they want to hear or the truth they don't want to hear. And I think they trust me. And my roots are here.
Vanessa Pang, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.